Yeah.
And
I
that's why I always like talking in the middle of sentences. Like I just like coming in the middle of a. Oh, hey
Uh,
guys,
oh,
welcome to talking over Transformers
Oh,
with
fuck.
Rick, Forrest, Wolfie, and Jake. We're gonna be talking over Bumblebee,
Oh, the only good one.
the only one of these with any fucking heart whatsoever.
it's shorter, so that's
Yeah,
always.
yeah, it's shorter because of course, like why? Oh, hey, we made a good movie. We can't have that one be 3 hours and a half long. No, no, it has to be the one that's the shortest at
I
an
kind of
hour 58.
I kind of think that like that constraint helps it, but also it's just made by a better filmmaker.
So this follows up on the events of Transformers 5, right? This is Transformers 6, Bumblebee.
Yes, I believe it picks up directly from the end of Transformers 5,
Right.
where they time travel back to 1987.
Oh, I remember that.
Wait,
Yeah, because
Is there
that's
any way I'm going to know that this set is set in the 80s?
oh,
Or is it?
yes,
oh yeah, no, it's
definitely.
definitely
Yeah.
gonna tell you constantly.
Yeah, it doesn't try to pretend to be an old film, but it does, it uses a lot of the framing and like ways of coming at a story, I think that are
It's
in
like the
these movies.
Stranger Things of Transformers.
Kinda,
A
yeah.
little bit.
Well, I think it's definitely inspired by that.
Yeah.
You mean better than?
No. I wouldn't say better than
Kinda.
Stranger
I would say
Things.
better than.
Oh, you monsters.
I, I would say better than. There's not one. There's not one vehicle that turns into a guy
Oh,
in
you mean that
Stranger
pizza
Things.
thing?
Okay.
That
Okay.
pizza van?
Well, I did
That's
not
outside.
realize you're
That's
using that
outside
as a
media.
rubric,
That's
but
the
yeah.
that is
That
my
didn't happen in the show?
No.
no.
Oh,
I
fucking
mean, there
bullshit. I'm
are
returning it.
definitely, Rick, there are definitely things that they metamorphose they go through a metamorphosis, but yeah, not a transform so much.
Does anyone have a Transformer on Stranger Things? Like,
Oh, definitely. Yes. Yeah, they
okay.
are in
Oh yeah, yeah. I know
they're
for a
in the
fact.
show from the get-go, I think.
Yeah, for
Or
a
no, they're
fact.
in
There's an episode early on where all of those toys are sent around, right? Where like they're controlling the toys, remember?
Oh, that's season 3.
That's okay, that's season 3.
Yeah,
So
that's
in that scene, they have the G1 Ultra Magnus.
yeah.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
also is that
What
the
year is that
one?
supposed to
Maybe
be?
85.
Oh, that's an
So
anachronism.
it's an anachronism. I was
No,
just
I think
thinking,
no, it's not because guess what? It's in Diaclone colors.
Oh,
ah,
well,
so he
it's
has a
absolutely
Japanese.
allowed. It's allowed. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
That's
allowed.
funny.
There's no way a kid would have ended up with that toy because that toy was never sold. But
Yeah,
it technically is allowed.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I knew
Uh,
Rick was gonna say that too. I was waiting for
yeah,
it.
as good as that show
Actually,
is, go ahead, Rick.
nothing. I was done.
Oh fuck.
Actually, I don't see why I need to say any more than that.
Yeah. There's the show is never going to be the perfect. There's nothing that's ever going to be the perfect. Well, this happened in the 80s unless it was made in the
Unless
year.
someone would pay just a little bit of attention.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, there's that Philip Glass song at the end of that they use in the show once in a while too, and that came out like well
In
after
the 90s or something.
yeah. So, but today on
Today
talking over Transformers.
we're watching a documentary about the construction of the Hiram D. Chittenden locks in Seattle, where Lake Washington was connected to Puget Sound. This is going to be great.
This is
Yeah, can't wait. I've been excited for this.
How Bumblebee doesn't get his voice back.
Bumblebee got his voice back.
No, he does not.
Well, I'm excited. Like this is going to tell the story about how Optimus and Bumblebee became such great friends. Is that what we're going to?
It's just Bumblebee. They cut it down,
and he's going to meet Spike.
You get some. Oh yeah, Spike.
right? Sam Witwicky's cousin or whatever, right?
No, this is like a. Would this be? I guess this doesn't necessarily have to completely overwrite the Transformers, right?
No,
I don't
it
remember.
does.
It does. Okay.
Well,
No, it
Bumblebee
does.
turned into a
Optimus
Camaro
is
at
on
the end.
Earth before he should be. Bumblebee loses his voice in an entirely different way than he did in the first movie.
And this is 87.
This is 87.
Yeah, it's way later than
the only
original
connection is that Bumblebee turns into a Camaro at the end.
Like in the last minute of the movie.
Like in the last minute. Like as if
spoilers.
A single producer who has it up his butt to make all of these connected to the Bayverse movies got in there and was like, you
know what? He came out last year and he walked that back. He was like, whatever, I don't care. As long as I keep making money, I don't.
Yeah, but that was after he tried to make it so that Transformers 1 was connected to the Bayverse
Transformers
movies.
1, there's very little that precludes the idea that Transformers 1 is a prequel to 2007's Transformers. They very well could be in continuity. Megatron says in 2007 Transformers, he says, we were once brothers or some shit like that. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, except for all of the ways that the Transformers look and the way Cybertron looks.
Oh, we should watch it.
Those Michael Bay movies are
and the fact that Sentinel Prime comes back and isn't evil.
Hey, what about
like they trust Sentinel Prime?
The Witwicky.
How does the RC get into Rise of the Beast then? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I take these all separately. I don't take any of these. I don't take any continuity between any of these. I don't assume that there should be.
I mean, during that whole slog of the Michael Bay ones, there is a tenuous continuity. They will reference each of the films, but they will just ignore anything they don't want. It's like they didn't watch their own movie.
You guys remember how we were all like, that Megatron design's great in 5.
Well, that's coming back, right?
And at the end of 4, it's Galvatron, and he has that big hole in his chest, and is a completely different thing.
What happened to that Galvatron? They killed him, like in China or something, right?
No, he just walks off screen, man.
Oh, so he's just out there?
He's just out there, and I assume the assumption I guess we're supposed to make is that he becomes that Megatron somehow. But then, he's almost completely superfluous to the plot in 5 anyway. So whatever. Those movies are so fucking bad. I'm so glad we're not watching one of those.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Bumblebee.
We're watching Bumblebee.
We're gonna Bumblebee.
2018.
Let's
do it.
Let's tell Starscream he sucks.
Roll it, Force. Oh no.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. You guys say it at the exact second. Every week.
I just read the chat.
You disgust me.
I read the chat.
You
right
disgust
I said that.
Yeah,
that's okay. I'm sorry. at least I'm good at that. Oh no. Okay. Right.
God. Right.
Thank God. It's still another Paramount movie. Oh God. They are purveyors of fine films.
This logo's pretty.
Yeah. Some kind of mountain.
Allspark Pictures, a Hasbro company. Is that something that sticks around?
I think this is the only movie branded under that, I think.
Don't they have Allspark Studios doing animation?
Tencent Pictures. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's a Chinese military corporation. We're watching terrorist propaganda or whatever the fuck.
It's our favorites. Ratchet.
Yeah, no.
The green one and Wheeljack, that blue one
that we like. Fucking incredible. I love seeing these characters look better than they've ever looked and then dying immediately. Oh, I did the pose.
I watched some video essay about this scene, and they were like, it doesn't make any sense. Nothing. It didn't need to happen. And I'm like, no one cares. This is literally the best thing Transformers live action has ever done.
I think saying it didn't need to happen, like what? Oh yeah, we just cut it out and then we
Ooh, there
don't
goes
have
Skywarp.
a.
Wow, this looks so fucking cool. God damn it. Oh man, oh no. It's the three guys.
Fall back! Get to the building, Autobots!
Wow.
I think that's really Corey Burton doing that voice.
Yeah. It is.
I don't know how else you say that this is a Transformers movie other than doing this.
This is the coolest fucking thing that any of these live action movies have ever done. Holy shit. Oh, there was Bumblebee with his voice.
We will fight on, but we must find refuge first.
Man,
I found a planet that's well hidden.
I love Peter Cullen, but
And establish a base for us. Once
he
we
lost the
get
G1 Optimus, and he's never been able to get it back.
protect the planet. If the
Yeah.
Decepticons find it, then our people.
There's too much robot filter over his voice.
I feel like there's too much. He has too much gravitas.
Like, I see a way to not have this at the beginning and have this be uncovered as.
Well, they
part of
also
a mystery
go into
or
it as
whatever,
an
but-
uncovered flashback kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
also
gets that.
totally glued on after the movie was finished. The movie
yeah.
was complete. This was then later made and glued onto the front of the movie.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there is a way to, like, cold boot the movie just into, like, him arriving on Earth and just uncovering it that way. But I think, like, you gotta give people a little bit of what they, like, I think giving people a little bit of what they want is fine. Especially in a Transformers movie.
Optimus Prime did his signature IDW Optimus Prime move there, where he jumps off of, I'm not making this up, where he jumps off of something really tall and then he lands on a flying Transformer and then makes them crash. That's like his signature move in IDW.
Honestly, like, I don't feel like these movies need more military crap, but at least it's pretty well done in this one. Like, they're not overtly glamorized.
Yeah. I do think this is maybe the most anachronistic looking scene.
Yeah, I don't think.
It looks like a Predator film or something, Like,
I just mean like
I don't think paintball was really big back then.
it wasn't that big, and buying a mask like that would have been expensive,
Probably,
I think.
Like airsoft maybe, but I see why airsoft wouldn't be as visually.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work as well on a movie.
and these guys are actually in the military. So this is Sector 7 or whatever.
A
This is
paintball
SEAL
gun that
Team
looks
6?
like that,
These are the ones that killed. These are the ones that killed Osama bin Laden.
They killed Barack Obama. That's
They
right.
they killed Barack Hussein.
I like John Cena in this movie. I think
like
he's just
John
being
Cena.
John Cena.
No,
But-
John Cena's a fantastic actor. I love that man.
yeah, he's good.
But also, of course, John Cena's in the one of these that's produced by Tencent.
And of course,
Oh,
John Cena
man,
in the
the
same
man
woods
that
where
speaks-
Bumblebee's landing.
The man that speaks fluent fucking Mandarin. Of course, he's in this.
Oh, you're saying he's a spy?
No, I'm just saying that he likes that Wulong.
Rouge?
Yeah, he did have to do a big apology after saying Taiwan was a country.
Want a bite? Yeah.
But honestly, looking back, maybe he was ahead of us. I think we should all be following John Cena's lead because I mean,
See, look, you
what-
could show the
there's one
Transformers
country
without
that's about
shaking
to
the
be
camera around.
a leader in the world, and that's not America.
Look at look, this has got elements of the like they're made of stuff, and then also like it's got a clean shell and like a design that you can follow its movements and understand what the body is doing.
I
This
still don't
Bumblebee
love-
design was updated. The original design for this was seen in like the Studio Series toy. You can see it where it's got door wings and stuff. And the robot mode was re-edited to not have the door wing.
Oh,
He gets the cool Jeep
That's
mode.
pretty
yeah.
clean.
I like the Jeep Bumblebee.
They sold that as a toy.
Did they?
Yep.
I want it.
I think I have one somewhere.
Yeah, this movie does a lot for making me like these live-action Bumblebees. Like, between this and Transformers 1, I've turned into somebody that likes Bumblebee. I hated him. I hated that little boy so much. Oh, here comes Blitzwing in his normal, famous Blitzwing colors, right?
So you saw John Cena was driving a Humvee, but in 1987 the Humvee had just been introduced, so it's very unlikely that someone in 1987 would be just cruising around in a Humvee.
There's a whole bunch of them here. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're going for like technically accurate. Like it's feasible that this could have.
Listen, this is a slightly offset universe from ours.
That's fine. I'm just
where they have more technological advances.
I think the giant harpoon on a double M60 seems unlikely, but
Please, this is a mistake.
Stay cool.
I like that Bumblebee voice.
yeah.
I really like that Bumblebee voice.
This scene is so good. I love that they picked a good location for it. It's just super fucking
I
good.
like that he looks like a robot and not some weirdly brawny thing.
Oh, look, it's everybody's favorite Blitzwing and his
It's
famous
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing colors
favorite,
that
favorite tan, purple thing.
in no way look like the Starscream colors that we just saw 5 minutes ago. None of us that are currently watching this movie spent the entire movie thinking that that was Starscream until after we watched the movie for the first time.
You see this credit. This is so good. Like, it really does a good job of blending the Bayverse with kind of a new aesthetic. It's really good.
I don't love the designs, but these are in the right direction.
And there's
Like,
a
it's-
sense of
it's-
scale
it's-
to this too between
There's
them.
a
So the
sense of
next movie is just
scale,
going to follow
the
right up
fucking-
on this, right?
Kinda.
Like Bumblebee feels like the underdog here, even though he's sort of holding his own.
Design-wise, kinda. But these are the most G1 looking these live-action bots get.
Ooh, and look at how much work he has to do to try and disable this guy.
Yeah, because he's a fucking...
Yeah.
he's a
Way
leader
bigger.
class.
They, but I mean, like, you know, he's not just falling apart
Sorry,
like
he's
they
a
do in
commander
the
class.
Bayverse movies. Like,
What's Commander class?
Where-
Like 11 inches?
No,
Is that a
leader's the shorter one. Commander's the bigger one.
Is that a dick joke, Jake?
No,
No,
but that was
Bumblebee.
supposed to be hard top.
I think leader is
Everybody's favorite.
7.5. I think he goes like 5.5, 6.5, 6.5, 7.5 generally. But I'm not. I
Are
can
you,
never
are you saying your
remember.
scout class? Is that what you're saying?
But what's Voyager class?
I think that's 6.5.
Those are like the mid. Those are like the most.
That's so
What-
fucking
what-
cool. That's great.
Oh
Hell
no!
yeah, Bumblebee. This movie's so cool. Are you kidding me? He
Yeah.
fucking deployed Blitzwing's arm missile, grabbed one, jammed it into his chest, and then shot it. That's
Yeah.
so fucking badass.
And
That's
it feels-
so badass.
And it feels like he
It's almost as
earned that.
badass.
It feels like he earned
as
that win.
this entire Jeep Bumblebee design, yeah. It is
Almost
almost
Yeah, I like
as badass as
it.
when Elon Musk wheeled that chainsaw at CPAC. You guys see that? Fucking
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Uh,
I am.
I am become man.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
king of cool guys, he sure does not remember any pop culture moments he could have tried to mimic there.
Well, it's the dream. It's the meme. It's living the meme, living the dream. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, I'm living
I
the
definitely
meme.
like this location. I don't know if it's California or what it is, but I want to vacation on this lake. It looks very nice.
Yeah.
So, going by the year that this movie takes place, it's entirely possible that any KGB spies we see in this movie will be related to Big Balls, the guy that's in Doge, that's the grandson of a KGB spy.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
hey.
Man, you really walked that one around the block for us.
So glad. I'm so glad the
I just
Cold
wanted to
War.
I just wanted to say Big Balls.
I'm so glad the Cold War is so far behind us, guys.
Hey, look,
We're
we
out
tore
of
down
that era.
wall.
It's over. We're not still
Look at all
dealing
these
with
cars.
the insane bullshit from it. It's not like anybody that was like an intelligence agent during the Cold War is in leadership anywhere right
I will
now.
say, like, this is a bit heavy-handed. It's like, hey, let's tell you you're in the 80s. Everything
Yeah.
is so 80s, right?
Well, I mean, if you're in the 80s, why wouldn't you own a bunch of 80s stuff? Why wouldn't
Like
your
what?
room be
Yeah, but
decorated
also
in a bunch
a
of
shirt.
traditional 80s garb?
Yeah,
Like,
like
why
Rick,
wouldn't you wake up to Morrissey singing on the radio? Like,
Well, yeah. Why
it's not.
wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I wake
it's,
up to that in the 2020s.
and it's on her Walkman.
Yeah,
You fall
it's
asleep
not
to
on the
it, too.
radio. She fell
Yeah, on
asleep
your
listening to this.
Yeah, she's legit
that
one of those
Walkman would
cool
have wore
kids.
out overnight, man. Those batteries did not last.
She's a
She woke up earlier that morning and then fell asleep listening to it and then woke up again.
she's a working
Also-
class teenager, Rick.
This is 1987. She's a working class teenager. She has an auto reverse fucking Walkman that plays all night. I don't know. The thing would have stopped
Again,
as soon as
no,
side
she
one was
woke
over.
up an hour ago.
Yeah,
and
on
she was like,
the
"Oh fuck, I
sides,
woke
yeah.
up too early. Let me
How long
listen
do
to
you think
some
a side
music
of a
and
tape
chill."
is?
But what track is that?
Well, you
We
said
can
you woke up an
we
hour
can
ago.
work this out.
No.
We can
Even if
figure
she's
this
listening
out.
to a 90-minute cassette, there's only 45 minutes of music on there.
So
that
she
tape
woke
would
up
stop.
30 minutes ago.
All right. Well, now you
Started
got it.
listening to that music, dozed off again, woke back up, and then then that's when we got her.
Well, I'm glad we
Easy.
straightened that out.
No
It
problem.
really was the biggest question of this
Look at that
movie.
Mr. T cereal.
I'm confused
I
about
pity
what
the
the
fool
problem
that
Mr.
don't
T
eat Mr. T cereal.
Okay, I was in the 80s. Like, I think Mr. T cereal is strictly like a 1984 phenomenon. You're not seeing that shit in 87. If you're still eating that, it's a box left over from like 2 years ago.
I don't want to have to fact check all this 80s
Yeah,
shit.
don't make me fact check this, Rick.
Yeah,
Go
here we
right
go.
ahead.
Mr. T cereal. You know who was eating that in a famous movie? It was Pee Wee Herman
That's right.
in Pee Wee's
Mr. T
Big
cereal
Adventure.
What's
was
that,
a sweetened
1985?
breakfast
It
cereal
debuted in
manufactured by
84.
the Quaker Oats Company from 1984 to 1993.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Rick.
What? Trust me, nobody was eating it after 1984.
They were definitely eating it as soon as Pee Wee's Big Adventure came out because he was eating it, and I definitely ate that shit that shredded my mouth open.
It's the worst cereal. Nobody
Rick,
was
that,
eating it.
that
So
thing
stale.
ran into my lifetime, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't eating a lot of solid food, but
It's
yes.
entirely possible. My mom shoved some of that into my mouth.
I probably got baby birded some Mr. T cereal.
You never know.
No, it's true. You never know. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was around in the 90s. Nobody was eating Mr. T cereal.
I don't know. You also
I'm-
said you were around in 1987,
And nobody was eating it then.
and people were apparently eating it.
Like, I
Around
don't know
here,
how long you think the Mr. T phenomenon actually was real to be, but like that's like an 82 to 84 thing. And then
he
nobody
continued
gave
to
a
be
shit
in
about it.
pop culture for a long time.
T
Rick.
was fucking huge even when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like he was more of a joke by the 90s,
I think the disconnect
Was he
is,
never
Rick,
not
is
a
that
joke?
like
late 80s even.
there's cultural separation from what you were paying attention to and what we were paying attention to in that point in time.
Wolfie, you're like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah. And when you're talking about the difference between being in fourth grade and like fucking middle school, there's a big split between what is culturally relevant to you most of
I
the
don't know why
time.
you think I was in middle school in 1987.
I didn't say you were. I'm just
I
saying that like
graduated in
that
1987.
5 years when you're
Oh, yeah.
young is a big jump, man. It's the difference between being a freshman in high school and graduating.
Jake, you remember the Breakfast Club? That was just me in high school. So wait, she works at Hot Dog on a Stick and at the shop?
Yes, you know
I don't
stuff.
think
No
she
big deal.
officially works at the shop. I think she wants to work at the shop, and she helps the shop.
But they're like, this
But
ain't woman's work.
and they throw her a bone, but they're like, you're on the cusp of 18. You're not 18. We're not gonna.
You can't work here.
And I think they let her walk around. I think the thing that we're gonna find out here is that they let her walk around in the junkyard and pick up shit that she's interested
Yeah,
in.
that's really what she's doing here. She's looking for parts for her cars.
I believe they say you're free to walk around. So walk around. All right. It's junky.
God damn it.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I get it.
I love it. Oh,
I'm not laughing, but I get it.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
It's not
we
a joke.
thought it was going to be a catastrophe, and instead,
It's only a minor catastrophe.
It's a Bumblebee.
Well,
Well, yeah, but he's a Jeep.
yeah, it's Hermbull the Crumbug.
I thought he was a Jew.
What the fuck?
Oh wait, he scanned that Volkswagen right before he fucking passed out, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he scanned the Volkswagen right before he passed out.
I forgot they do this. I
Yeah,
like.
there's like the police nest in it.
I do not always endorse doing this, but I think it works here and it's fine and it's clean. That's the most important thing, is that it's clean. It's just a matter of circumstance.
You talk about finding Bumblebee in a
I'm
junkyard.
talking about. We're just gonna let it happen. We're just gonna let it happen.
Oh, he says, "I'll call you Bumblebee," and then somebody's like, "Those are yellow jackets, idiot."
Whoa, where are we going? Cybertron. So we already got Cybertron.
Oh my God!
This,
Look, it's Cliff Jumper. It's
my
everyone's
God.
favorite Cliff Jumper. Oh wow, he looks so good. He looks better than Bumblebee, really.
Where is he?
Look at that. He's got a face. That's great.
Yeah,
He's got his
they're-
little horns.
Their faces kind of bother me. But...
God, he looks so good.
These
Just
two
tell them what
Decepticons
they
are
want
by
to know.
far the most effective Decepticons in the entire franchise.
Yes.
I kind of like what they're doing with the faces here. It gives me the Gnome King from Return to Oz kind of thing, with Cliff Jumper at least.
If you won't tell us where Prime is, perhaps your young friend will. You're a brave warrior. You deserve a better death. Then again.
Oh
Oh
no,
wow.
Cliff Jumper. Oh
He's got
no.
a splitting headache.
Mm-hmm.
They did the thing to him. They did that thing to him that like Pharma did to that one Transformer when he was challenging Ratchet to a doctor off.
From who? I'm the only one that comes in here. I don't even know how you're still open.
Well, there was the one Transformer who did it with a sword and something else.
Hey, where did you get that beetle?
I swear to God, ever since they put up that dumbass tower, I can't get a signal to watch my shows. I've got to see what happens
shit.
to Alf this week.
No, I just messed up my.
Once again, Alf was like what time of day is it? Because Alf should only be coming on at like 8 o'clock at night.
Could be 8 o'clock.
Different
So
time
it
zone.
stays late wherever they are.
Maybe different schedule for where they live.
California?
Yeah. Should we look up the schedule for Alf in California
Yes,
in
let's look up the
1987?
schedule. Yeah, in California.
Wolfie, take it away. Pull
Alf
that
was
one up,
broadcast.
Wolfie.
Alf came on at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Well, it wasn't getting on at like 6 o'clock or anything.
Well, that's when the news came on.
Well, he was just pissed off about his TV breaking, and he was like, "Well, fucking." By the time Alf is on, which Alf is on now, and it's nighttime, and Alf is on. Rick, it's 8:30.
Yeah.
Look at that. He was just in advance pissed off because he knew
He's
that
like, I can't wait to see what Alf
if his
does this
TV
week.
was already breaking, he was like, there's no way this is gonna clear up by the time Alf is on. I get it. I catastrophize like that.
I like how she looks like one of the members of Spinal Tap. But I forget which one. The one that got kicked out and then came back. That one.
The drummer that died.
No, the guitar player.
Like that.
So I guess her dad died or something.
You look like Christopher Guest in Spinal Tap.
She said, I miss you, Dad.
Oh, I didn't see. I wasn't paying attention.
Sleeveless black t-shirt. Cheapest costume you can get.
Okay, in 1987, no one wore a bike helmet. This is just a fact.
Well, yeah. That's the point of this scene, though.
Yeah.
They didn't even sell them. It wasn't a thing.
They definitely sold them.
Nope.
All right, Wolfie. What year did bike helmets come out?
Way
Imagine they
before
sold them for a long. Probably like a
1987.
little leather helmet thing, like in the 50s.
Like, for sure. Yeah, they weren't cool. They weren't cool when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They're definitely not cool now when Anthony's a kid.
No, he just has to wear one anyway.
He just has to. That's the entire market for bike helmets.
Yeah.
Kids who don't want to wear them.
Kids that don't want to wear them but have to, legally and because of their parents.
I know, we were just out there just raw dogging our bikes back in the day, man.
Yeah, me too.
Hell, I'm sure Anthony's popping that helmet off. Oh, well.
Yeah, the second he's over the hill, man.
You drive. There's no way he's risking it in your small town. You drive
Right
to
in the book
Safeway, all of a sudden, God damn it! Oh fuck, he saw me.
How dare you badmouth the metropolis that is Port Angeles, Washington?
If I get it started, I keep it and I work here every day for a year.
Every day for a year. I'll be like your indentured servant. I'll do things you can't even think of.
Disgusting toilets. Please. It's my birthday.
No deal.
She's trying to get a car.
Yeah, but do you know how valuable a Volkswagen was in 1987? That was worth like $300-400.
That's not even a lot of money now.
Hey, if you can get that shit to run, you can find whatever.
I think it's funny how fucked up the scale of cost is from the 80s to now when it comes to a vehicle that might be made reliable.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this Nazi wagon she's restoring?
I just mean that, like, you say $300 or $400, and like, even in now money, like, what, that comes up to like several thousand versus like how much you have to pay for a reliable used car.
So it's a robot in disguise, right?
I think it's a Volkswagen. She had to fuck with it to make it run.
It's a Cybertronian, right? So why
He's been
does
hanging out
like
waiting for
normal car repair stuff function as repairs for the Cybertronian?
He's asleep,
Let me
I guess.
Like, why would
And
they
he's-
drugs?
So my guess is that like he has mostly accurate internals
I guess
for the
it's
vehicle.
it's a robot in disguise, I guess.
Yeah, like
Why are the windows so filthy when she drives off? Also, I don't like a bit nice. There's
Oh, here's
times where
Kibble.
like the
He's got fucking kibble falling out.
this is great. This is yeah, like what the fuck is that?
this is
Oh
so
no,
good because like
she's
doing
about
the
to
one
break
thing every
rule
kid
number
does.
1.
Here we go.
You don't look underneath your
You don't
transformer.
look. You don't look at the bottom of your transformer when it's in its alt mode.
Although, where's Bumblebee's face? It's like some improbable position.
It's like inside of the center console somewhere, around that area. Oh shit!
What? You act like you've never seen a blue LED before, lady.
That looks so fucking cool.
That's
That
great.
shot is so goddamn cool.
Yeah.
I will say I don't understand the physics of this garage. How tall is
I
it
don't
in
even.
there?
I don't even care.
It's a big ass California garage.
What kind of car is that behind Bumblebee?
There's a Corvette in there. It's like a first gen Corvette or something. C1 they call it.
That must be stepdad's.
All right, let me load this up. Bring me on.
I like how Bumblebee is like he can take on Blitzwing, but he's completely defeated by a towel.
Mm-hmm. What's he been doing? Why is he?
Hey, he's a little baby boy, Rick.
He's got memory damage now.
He just woke up.
They did build that into the storyline.
You heard what Wolfie sounded like when he woke up earlier. It's essentially that.
He kept saying, "Mr. T's cereal was around since into the 90s." And I'm like, "You're crazy, Wolfie. What are you talking about?"
Well, Cliff Jump is dead. That means I can put him back on my shelf.
But we
him
both
back on
agree.
Did you set up a selection of toys that will die in this movie?
Yes, I grabbed the toys that are in the movie, and then I'm gonna put them back on the shelf as they stop appearing.
Do you have
So
the
really,
shatter
I
and
could-
drop click?
Really, I
toys?
can put all of these away. Soundwave, we're not going to be seeing you again. Shockwave, we're not going to be seeing you again. Blitzwing, oh, forget about you. Tarn, you're not even in this movie. I just grabbed you because I like you.
I kind of enjoy the like. It's definitely a disguise. So sometimes it falls off a bit there.
I'd be interested to know if the face is in the same position on the bottom of the car mode on the toy. Do you have the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee, Rick?
Do I? I don't know. I have
interested-
the cheap one.
I'm interested to know if the new Studio Series 1 does it. Since
Probably
they've had
not.
some time to re-engineer it, but
Yeah, I don't.
Probably
I,
not.
I never bought
I
the
there's
Volkswagen model.
There's
It doesn't
nobody
look
that would
right.
want that. It's just I think that would be nice.
you and me and I think Rick definitely want that.
Wait, what do I want?
You want to be able to look at your Bumblebee toy and do the little thing from the movie where his face is on the bottom of it, right?
I mean, I can do that with a lot of Bumblebee toys myself. I don't know.
Not the 86 one.
86, yeah. Weird. Bumblebee sure went through a weird metamorphosis from 86 to 87, didn't he?
Well, he was a Jeep. No, he's not.
Uh-huh.
I think he scanned a Jeep.
You're gonna explain that, right?
It is a little annoying that they go back to 1980 whatever, and it's not the year that the Transformers
It should
aired.
be 84. Yeah.
It's
It
not
should be
before-
84. or
85?
it should be an 86, or 87.
Well, that's not true. Transformers did air in 87. There was the Rebirth.
But they're definitely trying to just create a new storyline here.
We watched Rebirth in this talking over Transformers. Yeah, I thought so. Oh. Charlie. She's the best lead that has ever been in any of these things.
Yeah, she's so good. Like I'm so fucking charmed immediately. Like this movie is great. This is great.
Yeah.
So in Rise of the Beast, you get that whatever that guy's name is, the main lead in that. He sucks. I don't like him.
He's fine.
Noah, is that his name in there?
Noah. Yeah.
He is there. He is just there to serve as a vehicle to G.I. Joe, and that
Which
makes
is really
it
weird that you have a
less
Transformers movie, but the human has to serve as the vehicle.
I mean, you get the I
Movie
think
in disguise.
in a movie like this, the goal is to get you to get especially younger people to identify with this person who's going through this experience.
This is great. This is what happens when you have a real filmmaker make a movie.
This guy looks kind of like David Griscom.
He does.
He does. I thought that's who it was for a second.
Yeah.
He doesn't look a lot like David Griscom, just a little. Oh, man.
I heard about this fella named Marks.
Oh,
that looks so good.
yeah.
Like he's doing Michael Bay style explosions, but tastefully, and the camera doesn't need to move all around all over the place.
When it does, it has a purpose.
and there he looks like Tom Segura when he was younger.
That's awesome. That one wipes out his car.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. The first one missed his car, and he's relieved, and then bam.
Yeah, it's funny. I think to some degree the explosions kind of take me out of the feeling like it's in the 80s thing, but that's not that big of a deal.
That's the mom from Grounded for Life.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Who is the mom? Who is this person? Just random.
The lady right here.
But I mean, like this.
You see that guy with the beard?
I guess they don't have names.
I'm talking about the other one.
You know what? God damn it!
If you were a person who was like not even looking at this, you would be like, oh, it's the.
Ooh.
Oh, what the?
Yeah.
That was really good.
Jello. Man.
Wow.
Like just silver Jello.
Didn't see that coming.
No, these bad guys are great. I'm
lady,
still not 100% sure their names, but
that's
they
the
look
guy
great.
Dropkick and Shatter.
Dropkick and Shatter. Okay. Yeah. I would have thought Shatter would have been the blue one because that's what Ice does. But okay.
Yeah.
We can name them wrong, I guess. It's fine. That's the live action Transformers motto. Name people wrong.
They should have just called them Rumble and Frenzy, but then got that wrong.
Should have just gotten Rumble. Yeah, that's exactly what they should have done.
So the damn.
That's pretty funny. She just did a Shia LaBeouf.
He's reading GoBots. He's reading a GoBots comic.
That wasn't a comic.
But he was reading a comic with like a GoBots symbol on it, I think. Should I rewind on my television?
No,
not this.
Wait a second.
Separately on my separate monitor.
Everyone in this group has seen enough of these live action Transformers. don't subject us to any extra seconds of it.
But this is the good ones, the one with heart.
Yeah.
Here's the kids.
Why is that guy at her house?
Yeah, that's a GoBots. Maybe it's a magazine?
He's not a GoBot.
You can't eat everything you see. Just let this be a good life lesson for you.
I like the hippie mom that she has.
Stop it! Don't do that! Hey, no! Jesus, Charlie, what are you doing? Mom, you gotta pull over. What the hell is going on? Just pull the car over. Okay, okay. All right.
Okay, check the chat. Audience, check the chat.
What do we got going on in there? Or possibly
Mostly Rick. I just want him to see that I'm right.
check the Instagram for that.
You're being hysterical. Okay, you should not
Just completely out of
37.
context. Just put that up on there.
GoBots.
That's the GoBots.
By the way, listeners, Pamela Adlon, fantastic. Voice of Bobby Hill.
Oh, okay.
She's playing the mom in this movie. She is fantastic. She has her own show called
The
Better
Pamela Adlon
Things.
Show.
And,
sorry.
yeah, it's Better Things, and it's a great Louis C.K. Louis style show. That's
It definitely like loses
a
its
fake
like
biographical, a pseudo biographical story. It's really good.
We're going to Texas.
She also plays a fun character on Californication.
right.
Honestly, I'm really sad that this whole family did not continue to be in movies.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is
It's
a lot of work.
ridiculous.
It's a lot of work to just toss away to try.
Like
and
there's
get
so much
advent-
charisma dripping off of everyone in this main cast, and they're just like,
Yeah.
let's go to the 90s.
And I don't want that to completely sour like our or anybody's experience with this movie, because it's genuinely fucking good. It just is a shame that like
It's the yeah. It's I mean, in my opinion, it goes Transformers 1, this
Look at him.
thing, and then like the '86 movie, and then
He's
who
so
cares?
cute. He's so cute and small. It's like,
Yeah. And
why change him away from the bug? Like,
and they
look at
kinda
this
neg.
design. It's so fucking good.
They
He's
neg
just
this whole movie in the next movie too, for some reason. Like Optimus Prime has to tell him, like, oh yes, you liked that human before, but blah blah blah. And it's like, man, this is just like trying real hard to become those Bay movies again for no reason. But
It's all right. That's why we're practicing. You'll get it.
this is wonderful stuff.
Oh, right. So Shatter and Dropkick, they're triple changers too, which they've never been able to pull off in the toys.
and
They have to make
allegedly the Blitzwing in this is a triple changer, even though we never see it happen.
No, and he's dead. Well, he changed into a dead robot.
Well, yeah, he changes from robot to jet to dead.
Dead robot.
Oh man, I thought that was Phil Armisen for a second. Holy shit.
Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen. Oops.
Who the hell
We
is
are
Phil
about
Armisen?
to get one of my favorite lines, I think, right? Is that this
Oh,
scene?
is this the one where he says the Decepticon line?
Is this the scene where he says the Decepticon line? Because that's the forget about it, best line in the entire series.
I think it's later, but
What's the
I don't
line?
remember.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
you know what? Now that I think of it, he might be indoors when he says it.
I like how he sparks when he. Yeah, I think he's indoors when he says it. I like how Dropkick's mouth sparks when he talks.
Like your mouth sparks when you talk.
We are Decepticons.
That's just the Retson.
Patrolling the galaxy.
That way they make search
This
with,
is
right?
humiliating.
Yeah, these are great.
I fucking love it so much.
How is it you think we can help?
We need your eyes.
These are Autobots.
You want access
I don't know why he jumped to assuming they meant their satellites. I
No,
would have
he
thought that
was
I would
very
have
smart.
thought that they were asking for my physical eyes.
Yeah, they're aliens. Of course they want your eyes. They feast on them.
If E-127 isn't found, that war may find its
Yeah,
way
of course. They need my eyes so that they can see stuff on Earth better than their alien eyes, because my eyes are formatted for Earth. Yeah, of course they
Hey,
need
I
my
can't hear
eyes.
what Phil Armisen's saying. So they just did basically the same scene in the previous movie, but this is way better. Like in that other movie where Megatron's like trading for his Decepticons, it's basically the same thing where you got humans on one side, robots on the other. That one was just way better.
It feels better established than Lockdown and the CIA too. Like,
Yeah.
She's
I
great.
know.
I love her outfits. I love her hair. Look at that little backpack. That backpack's fantastic.
I feel like
love
she
that-
should be playing more Morrissey. I'm not hearing
I
enough.
love that we're just in the
Or
woods
secret.
right now.
Oh,
Or
Bumblebee. Let me take that fender off.
So that's
Oh,
like
no.
his skin.
I have no idea. You're not supposed to ask questions about this. And
I forgot.
So
like, where
okay,
where does the seat go? Is that like his heart now? What's going on?
so she
In his
couldn't.
stomach.
She can't do that in car mode. She can only do that in robot.
Where's
Apparently.
the like owner's manual right now?
Parts
Who's this
of this, parts of this
Through the glove box.
transform. I just want to be clear. They transform, so things change into other things.
But then why does it have certain things that are just car parts?
Because when it transforms, they become car parts.
Oh hey, more.
Some
Look,
of
he's
it
doing the
stays, some of
IDW
it
thing again.
changes.
This is just repeat footage, I think.
No, it's the rest of the footage.
They just... Oh right, you get Optimus.
Oh wait, this
Slay
See
it
an
up.
Optimus murking all these Seekers.
like I've seen this
Ravage,
clips of this so
right.
much.
That's the
Yeah.
best Ravage
You get
has
all your
looked in any of
favorite
these. Look at
things.
Ravage. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
it's
he looks
pretty
so
sweet.
fucking cool. God damn.
Oh man,
Looks like
that
a
Ravage that comes
transformer.
with that acoustic wave. Now there's a Ravage.
So very, very cool there. I'm so glad we don't have giant shells falling out of guns in that either. Like, that stuff was always so annoying and unnecessary.
Yeah, their location scout was pretty good for this movie. I like the locations we're at, the beaches, the quarries, the woods.
Yeah, whatever place they filmed that Cybertruck stuff is incredible looking.
Yeah, I went vacation on Cybertruck.
You know what, man? I'm sorry, but they filmed that all in England.
Oh.
So now you have to go to England.
I was just gonna say I'm not going there.
Oh, look at how that plate's kind of bent on his chest.
Oh, there's the radio.
It's nice
Yep.
touches.
Like, why
And
is
it
the radio
looks-
just a radio? But
You
Where's
can
the
you can pop
windows?
it out when you need it.
There's parts that change,
It's
there's
just
parts
like-
that don't. I don't know what your problem is.
but
It's a
what's the
prolapse
logic?
radio.
Why
Just
some
like
parts
your
are not
toy.
automatic?
Just like your toy. Some parts move, some parts stay the same.
No, but are you implying that like the glass in his windows just materializes into robot guts or something?
Yeah.
It rolls. I mean, yeah, whatever. They can manufacture some stuff. They're aliens that are made of metal, Rick.
And
They
they
just
Oh, I forgot about
synthesize-
this. I totally forgot about this subplot. What's this? Her dead dad or something?
Like,
Yeah.
they're literally an alien shapeshifter species. Like,
Well, right. But if you have the ability to reshape any part of your body, why do you then have like Volkswagen hubcaps or fenders and headlights and shit? Why not just shape shift them into regular body parts?
no, they have limitations. They're non-organic.
I don't know where, like, I won't argue with you, but I don't know where you're getting this. Like, you're just making this up.
No, I'm saying like it makes a certain amount of sense from the perspective of like what they are like as a
Is she
species
replacing his
in
radio
their
with another
own
kind of
stuff.
radio?
With a better radio, yeah.
Yeah.
Better tape
So
player.
she just did like major organ surgery on him,
Pretty much, yeah.
and
I love this design so much. I want this toy.
she took
Yeah,
out his extremely sophisticated Cybertronian circuits and replaced it with some crap made
Here we
in
go. More
China or something.
But they turn into certain things that are from the thing that they scanned, right?
She just upgraded him with the latest technology.
Like those are functional headlights on his chest.
You got that right, brother.
Yeah.
I you know, like they just become part of the technology that they scan.
Ooh, did not like that song. Yeah. Oh, they did the Rick Roll song, Rick.
Fucking memes.
Yeah, they just rickrolled us in the movie.
They totally did, and he didn't like it.
Movie has become meme. I did like the force. the amount of force that tape had when it shot out of there was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And she's pretty spry. She moved out of the way with it.
Yeah, she ducked that shit.
I think I saw him at the West End Overlook thing.
Who's this guy?
Like the COVID, like post-COVID thing. He was there and he was like, and he was just like, he would record that for us.
Look, Bumblebee, it's my dad's record. He made an album of standards.
Man, you know, it's weird. There's a lot of people that are inheriting family members' record collections right now. I just had a friend who literally had inherited like a whole enormous vinyl collection.
That's right. Check in on your family members that have record collections because there is a serial killer going around killing people with record collections.
Oh.
So what you definitely don't want to do is have your family member killed and then inherit their record collection, because that means you will then next be the one killed.
Forrest,
You're just going to go on that list.
Forrest, I think you just had an idea for a movie that we should totally write.
Yeah, because the person doesn't take the record collection; he just kills the next person and get. Yeah,
that's the movie. Yeah, there's nothing more to flesh out there. Like,
it's time to move on.
Well, I'm on board.
It's time to die at 33 and a third.
The right speed to die. Something. Yeah.
Like this is the movie that nails the Bumblebee.
You called it.
He's so nice.
Are we going to call the killer, the record collection killer, or we call the movie? But what is it? Needle Drop? Is that what we're calling it?
That just sounds like a cool Transformer name that doesn't exist yet.
Well, there's a Needle Nose, which is not a cool Transformers name, I gotta say. That's a terrible name for Transformers.
Record scratch.
Yeah, no, this is such an amazing introduction to this idea.
Aw. Bumblebee, phone home.
This is a great spiritual descendant of E.T. and that entire genre of young people getting.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, here we go. It's the best line in the entire series.
Man's got a point, Doctor. Our satellite network is at the forefront of our national.
But yeah, Bumblebee's friend-shaped in this.
DEI,
and in the others, he's not.
General DEI.
Wow, DEI all the way back there in the 87s.
Wait, tell me when the lines are going to happen.
Here we go. Decepticons.
Oh.
They literally call themselves Decepticons. That doesn't set off any red flags, Jake?
Look. It's just a name, like Black and Decker.
No. They'll just take their technology to the Russians instead.
Yeah, we got to work with these robots to defeat the Russians.
Look. I don't know why. We're just using the same motto with them.
It's
That
like
doesn't mean
Optimus
that they're the
Prime.
Nazi party or anything.
It's like Optimus Prime once said, "Tear down this wall."
Yeah. You know what? I also endorse a lot of the portrayal of the military in this movie as from a long-standing American tradition of being like, some of these people are just fucking people and they don't know much better than like citizens necessarily.
I mean, yeah, that's the best case scenario.
Yeah. They have information that you don't have, but that doesn't mean that they look at it in a reasonable or like functional or helpful or like productive fucking way.
Tell me, those vocal communication devices you use, do they function worldwide?
The telephones? Yes, why?
And with my whole
I have to
heart,
make
I
a
hope
call
that
to Zimbabwe.
I hope that they have the best intentions, but some of these motherfuckers just don't. They don't, and they won't, and they like.
All right, now then.
Yeah.
Man, if I ran the army, the first thing I would do is turn the army on itself.
If I ran the army, the first thing I would do is fund research into making, I don't know, some kind of mech that turns into a car.
Nice. I would reinstate the do ask, do tell policy.
I want a gayer army. All gays.
Yes, all gay army. That's what I'm talking about.
Isn't that an Eddie Izzard bit? Like
It is.
everybody...
Yep. There's an Eddie Izzard bit where I think
which is fabulous.
It's not even gays. I think it's drag queens.
Yeah.
Dude, that'll fuck with the Iraqis so hard they won't know what to do. They'll just run away.
Yep.
That's the joke. Of course, that shit just writes itself. Eddie Izzard's not funny.
We've got our fantastic guns. Wow, Rick. Hot takes.
Eddie Murphy, Eddie Pepitone, Eddie Izzard. Pick two.
Pepitone Izzard.
That's not fair.
That's easy. Easy.
Well, I shouldn't expect fair out of you, but man.
And that's I don't get like the tech here. Like,
what?
First of all, she didn't hook up any wire. She just plugged it in and it worked.
Scene.
He's an alien shapeshifter made out of metal.
Then he can make his own radio. He doesn't need this piece of shit from Kmart shoved in his dashboard.
No.
I'm sure it came with the speakers.
He's only got access to what he scans.
I like
and he's got memory issues. He doesn't know what he is.
No, you really don't need to do this.
Even
like we already know the car's alive, doesn't he?
it's not about it being
great. Now he
safe.
Lost his shirt.
You can depend
now you gotta
on
give him your shirt.
You know
can
what?
depend.
A few scenes ago, Bumblebee didn't know how to hide, but he understands California traffic laws.
I just want to say,
I don't think anything about this scene says that he understands California traffic laws. Rick.
But also, it doesn't matter. He could be the best driver in the world, and somebody else could fuck this moment up forever.
Also, wow, is that what it's like to have hills? I wouldn't know. I live in fucking Florida.
It's not safe to stand out of the top.
They're doing
of
a what?
View.
They're making a what?
They're saying the Decepticons invented the internet instead of Al Gore. I thought
Al Gore invented the internet.
The internet
I know.
I want to be clear. The internet existed way before 1987.
Dude, John Cena is just a more chiseled Al Gore. I said it.
John Cena's a handsome man. It's too bad you can't really see him.
This is maybe the most anachronistic thing that happens in this movie because the internet started existing in the 70s.
Different timeline.
Yeah, I know.
Different
Offshoot.
timeline.
I know.
This is the one where
I'm just
Megatron
saying.
is trapped under the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
That's this timeline.
This is the one where Bumblebee was fighting the Nazis and
Right. He
and
just got
then
here, but he
also
was
came
fighting the
to Earth
Nazis
for the
last
first
time.
time
Oh, Jesus.
just now.
Well, maybe he left after fighting the Nazis and then he came back.
Like, I think if we're gonna do the we don't have time to like write this into the movie thing, I think there's an easier way. Like, say we're making this more efficient or something, but yeah.
I think it's better to just ignore the other movies and just go with this. Like, start here.
Does
Act
one
like
of
this
the
was the first Transformers movie they ever made.
does one of the buttons on that radio say moist, or did I just completely misread that?
What, you never? Don't you remember? Like, what did they say? They'd be like, "Moist 95, tune it in."
I mean, moist my tape deck.
Yeah, you got to hit moist. You don't want your tape to get dry.
Yes, that does say moist.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
gotta,
think it
you gotta,
says MO/ST
Okay.
mono stereo.
Oh god, that makes okay.
No, I
Yeah.
like moist. Is that
Yeah,
is
moist
that
is
Wheeljack
much
in
better
the
though.
back there? I definitely like moist. It's too funny.
I should
See
have
that
known.
band there? Is that Wheeljack from Rise of the Beast? Oh, nice. Oh, he's doing that thing he does at Bobby Bolivia's.
They all are all the other Transformers I think are hanging out with
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot they played this fucking song together.
yeah.
For the
It
record,
took
that was not a radio hit.
6 movies. It took 6 movies.
Yeah.
So is this implying that he's picking that up on Earth broadcast? So somewhere in 1987, some radio station in California is playing "You Got the Touch." Not likely. All right, just not fucking likely.
I don't understand how his using the radio stations to talk thing really works anyway.
He goes and finds broadcasts that are happening right now, and that's how it works.
And he can go to the exact broadcast. He knows it's just that within those broadcasts they all happen to be saying what he wants to be saying.
He's an alien. He gets to take shortcuts because he's a robot alien. He can hear it. He just has to.
Oh, I
he
would
just
get
has
up
to.
on that fucking cliff.
He can hear all. Here's the nightmare version. He can hear all of it all the time. He just has to tune into it so that everybody else can hear it.
I mean, he's a robot. He might have a separate brain that does that, I guess.
Oh man, what is this? Gilmore Girls?
Why?
But yeah,
I don't
what do you
know.
mean? I don't know why you said that. I haven't heard anybody talk for like a full minute, so it can't be Gilmore Girls.
She's just having a teenage problem. She can't dive. 'cause her dad
Teenagers
died
have
or
teenage problems.
Yeah, she's having a teenage problem.
Her dad was like her main supporter for her diving.
And
stuff.
also, like, of course she's not going to jump on the thing. It's dangerous as fuck, and she's wearing all her fucking clothes. What the fuck?
They're at a teen cliff party, Rick.
As you did back in the day. Also, a lot of these teens not looking very teenage.
The rules in the 80s were definitely different for teenagers.
These actors all look like they're in their 30s.
Yes. But it was the 80s. That's what teenagers looked like.
The Fallen does. I'm mad. Yeah, that was also. I mean, that's more likely to be playing on the radio than "You Got the Touch."
Huh? Why would they do that? No, this
Turn up
is
the
very.
moist.
No. Toilet paper is no. You can't be wasting toilet paper like that.
Oh man. I love the idea of there being an economy for toilet paper that's attached to the 80s. Yeah.
That's good stuff. Good comedy. It's like feels like 80s comedy.
He TP'd at least 3 houses right there.
Probably broke a window.
PR what, man? No. You can't be throwing at these prices. You can't be throwing eggs at
Well, you
houses.
gotta remember
Are
this
you
is a
fucking
period
kidding me?
piece, man.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I forgot there was a period in time where you could just like go out and throw eggs at houses for fun. Now you gotta really,
Oh
really,
boy.
really hate a person to throw an egg. I love that he found a wrong way to do that.
Oh!
Yeah. Yep. They need to leave because they just committed a crime. No. It's not a hide situation. It is a run situation.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh man, this is delightful.
It's great. Hey, it's Humble the yellow car. Sure took them a long time to get downstairs.
Yeah, it's Hermble the Crumbug.
My Beamer.
Oh man, can you imagine being a teenager with a BMW in the 80s? What a sack of
Well, they
shit.
had that fancy house and stuff.
What a sack of shit you and your parents have to be.
Insane. My heart right now is going crazy.
Oh!
Stop the car, please. What are you doing?
When they're running those colors like that, they ain't friends.
Now, this song you definitely would have heard on the radio back then.
Nah.
It's very funny that Bumblebee is turning her into a criminal.
There's no way that cop's keeping up with this, right? Like,
No, but if he was a good cop, he would have jotted down that license plate, and he's gonna find them later in the day.
He's gonna want to know how they managed to ride around the outside of that rail.
Yeah. At the very least, he's gonna find them for that reason.
Woo!
Listen,
No,
I'm not even gonna arrest you. I just need to know what the fuck.
there was a barricade toy made in core class for this movie,
Oh, that's
and
great.
it's an abandoned idea where this cop car was going to be barricade, and then they just made it a regular cop car.
Yeah. I think anytime they kind of stick to the format that they've chosen, and instead of
This is great.
there's an action scene that doesn't drive you up the wall. I'm sorry. It was a bad pun. I'm sorry.
I definitely like that. Yes, like Forrest said, like the cops are just going to show up at your house later.
Yeah. No, they gotta keep that car in the garage like the entirety that they're together.
Yeah, that's true.
That
Well,
cop's
what if they
gonna
just-
remember it.
Wait, where are
He
they?
just,
What if-
he just
what if
crushed
Bumblebee-
their car?
This
What if
has
Bumblebee is in robot mode? Then they won't be able to tell which car it is. Right?
this has a specific city it's in, right?
You know what this also has? A specific time of day it's taking place in throughout the movie. We've gone from morning to afternoon to night multiple times in that order.
Huh. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't even know how to feel with having a continuity inside of the film. that
At
where it's
no
not,
point have I wondered what time of day it is.
and it's not pretending to have a continuity like the other movies did. Like, oh god, a corn dog. Dude, I've been dying since we had that conversation about chili dogs. I've been dying for a chili dog, and I've been dying for a corn dog. And
If you eat those corn dogs and chili dogs, you're gonna be dying, all right.
hey, I rarely eat like. I guess I did just have pizza last night, but oh hey, a cherry Pop Tart. I wonder what those tasted
That
like.
would have
in
been one of those
1987.
that was an '80s one there. That's really
Yeah.
Probably
That's
good.
that's gonna be some fucking gold there. God, man, capitalism sucks. Oh, I'm so
Nah.
tired of eating shit that tastes like the memory of shit. It's awful. How did that even
Well-
happen?
Well,
That
Wolfie, if
sounds
you
like
got
a-
a better idea,
That sounds like a
I'd like
dystopian
to hear it.
sci-fi novel, doesn't it? Where everything you experience is like experiencing the memory of a dream of a thing. And in some cases, just an absolute nightmare. This is kind of great. Oh, he just transformed to get through the
Yeah,
door.
he did the Gerwalk to get through the door. It even has a
And-
Gerwalk reference in it. That's crazy. That's just what a perfect Transformers movie.
Tab. And now it makes perfect sense for him to be bumbling through like a house because he's big and doesn't understand things.
And he clearly has ADHD.
So they're playing Pong, like there's Pong on the TV, I guess.
They just left it running.
Right,
Or it's
but like,
in preview mode.
I mean, it's totally possible that this people are playing Pong, but in '87, you're probably not playing Pong.
God, I love the perfect amount of chaos he's doing here.
Rick says unless they're playing Joust, it's not real.
I definitely like this coffee maker is very
why
bright.
is he's even changing he's even fucking with the time. Like, why did he do that?
Why is he in the house? What are you doing, Bumblebee?
He's trying to fix it. He doesn't know what it is, but he's trying to fix it.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
See, this is good storytelling, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be that Green New Deal.
This is what.
Uh-oh. Santa Mira.
I think you mean the
That's
green
where you
news.
that's where those Halloween masks blew up 5 years ago.
The green news scam. Also, I'm just now realizing that Bumblebee becoming
Holy shit, we're at the Hoover Dam.
a sports car that has the lights and like the collision frame around it or whatever just feels like a reference to the bad guy in this movie, like in Rise of the Beasts, which is weird. It's another weird discontinuity between this movie and that one. Motorized bicycle. We had to have established that already.
Dutch angles.
He was a good boy.
What have you done? What were you thinking?
What have you done?
This is the first time it makes sense for somebody to be mad at Bumblebee in one of these movies.
No.
It wasn't another
I think it's
Transformer.
justified in those other ones. This is the only one, if anyone was unjustifiably angry at Bumblebee, I would fight for my life for him.
I would live in this house.
Oh, look
I
at
love
this.
it.
Dude,
Oh my God,
I
look
want
at
this.
him.
I
He's
want
so
this half
cute.
transformed mess. It's beautiful.
He's so cute. Why would they go away from this design at any point?
Well, because he's got to turn into his more famous original design of being a Camaro. Remember in the original G1 series when he was a Camaro?
I only remember
That
when
hurts
somebody's
my heart.
masculinity desperately depended on him becoming a Camaro.
So that's like a 71 Dodge Charger, and then the other car's an AMC Javelin.
Like, wow, they could have had a whole franchise styled around that Bumblebee.
You can escalate from here. It's not that crazy.
Mom, I'm really sorry. This is all my fault. What'd you do to my TV? Look, Mom, I can explain. We will talk about this. We will talk about this later. Right now, I have to go. Are you kidding me? No, you're not going anywhere. It's about my car. It's really important. About your car? That you spent all the night shut in that garage doing God knows what with? Mom, I can't.
Jesus.
I really can't right now. Oh, no, you
Mm.
can, Charlie. You really... I have...
As a parent, like as a mother or whatever, I can understand her frustration. Is like, where did you destroyed my house and now you're just gonna leave for a while? I don't think so.
And it's got to do with your car? What does your car have anything to do with this?
I'm not going anywhere, Missy. You sit down.
This sounds entirely unhinged.
And I never will. So I'm sorry if that makes things harder.
Sorry.
From now, you won't even have to deal with me.
Yeah, I'll be dead. Oh no. And all she's got left to do is put back together her shattered house and dreams.
Hey, you okay?
I used to do art.
Ever since my dad died, I've become this drain on everyone, and I hate it. No, it's like everybody expects me to act like nothing ever happened, and it's impossible to do that.
All right. I forgot, like, they try to tell a story in this movie that isn't about robots.
They do tell a story that's not about robots.
Yeah, but I mean,
Rick doesn't care for it, but yeah.
she's gonna get over her fears. She's gonna dive at the end. Like, it feels very much like an '80s movie. They capture the kind of feeling of the.
Yes, she's gonna come home having changed at the end. We all know the hero's journey and all.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we all know the story, Circle.
I don't think she dives. I don't think we get anywhere near a body of water, which might be a mistake. I don't know.
Oh, I think she does do a dive somewhere. I think that's part of the deal.
I'm gonna dive you. God damn, that's a lot of spit coming out of John Cena's fucking mouth.
He could spit talk at me all he wants. Huh? On that Peacekeeper, Helen, do whatever you want.
I forgot how well they capture the feeling of like '80s movies here. Just a vibe thing, but it works so good. Oh, that's the end of her. Oh.
No more running. No more hiding.
Uh-oh.
127. You're a traitor.
I've got a lock on her.
Tell us where Optimus Prime is hiding.
Oh no.
Why isn't he fighting back? Why don't you fight?
Why are they mad at Bumblebee?
You mean B-127?
Now this makes no sense. Oh
Well,
wait,
I mean,
no,
like, they're gonna
I'm sorry.
basically do this.
The
do that
Decepticons
to
helped
him.
them make this technology. That makes
This makes perfect sense.
okay. Yeah,
And then they do that same thing to him in the 2007 movie. They like a bunch of black clad agents, secure with the electrical shocks and shit.
Yeah, this explains how they have that technology in the 2007 movie.
Rick, it's like poetry.
Yeah, it rhymes.
It
yeah.
rhymes.
It's like rap music. It rhymes.
Uh,
Charlie, honey, look, I didn't steal anything, and he doesn't belong to them. He?
He?
No, he isn't. Okay, Mom, he's not some war machine. I don't know what he is, but he's my friend.
Oh, my friend. Yeah.
No, I'm fine, Mom. I'm completely fine. Okay, you have to believe me.
Yeah.
John Cena is completely fucking reasonable here. Like,
Well, this is
yeah.
an alien. It's got alien technology. It's a war machine.
Listen, I don't know why you want your at the very least, your daughter shouldn't be around this war machine.
She's like, this war machine is my friend. You guys don't understand.
You don't understand. They are called Decepticons.
Which means they're here to help me and my team. Well, she's going goth. She's gonna go steal OJ's Bronco. My mom says I can't play.
Gotcha. Oh, Mom's gonna love this. All right, look, Otis, you just need to go home. Stop it! Why would you do that? Let go.
Jesus.
You're my foot off.
She's abusive
What?
to her little brother.
Okay, so this is my room. Just make yourself at home. And these are actually like my.
All right, Rick, tear apart the room.
Like putting her stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had wallpaper in 1987 or windows.
All right, All right, what do we got behind her? I see Dr. Octopus. I see Iron Man.
That's where they're keeping him.
What's Dr. Octopus?
Cut me in.
What?
Is he like an octopus doctor?
Come on. No, Otis. But I can.
Rick, I mean, lie to me, but keep within reason.
I need someone reliable.
Yeah. What's a Dr. Octopus?
Good luck.
Oh no. Now she has to ride her scooter everywhere. You know, that helmet's not doing much good if you don't strap it up, young lady. All right, this is the big final set piece.
What do you mean final? There should be an hour left.
Oh, what? No. No, I don't think so.
No, yeah. It's like 40 minutes left, 30 minutes left.
Jesus Christ.
I wish there was an hour and 30 minutes left. I really want to live in this movie's world. Whereas the other ones, I fucking wished they were over.
His memory cells are fried. Finish him.
Not my memory cells.
So he doesn't remember his time fighting Nazis?
Uh-oh.
Regroup, rebuild, and retake our home. But we must find refuge first. You will travel to Earth once we've gathered the others.
Oh, yeah.
You
Who?
must protect the planet. If the Decepticons find it, then our
The other.
Help me. Help me, B-127. You're my only hope.
I'm coming.
I am coming.
Well,
How come nobody
You know.
sampled that, you know?
Yeah, we need that as a voice. We need that as a sound drop.
Yeah.
We must get word to Cybertron.
I am coming.
Tell them to bring
No.
Oh, no.
Optimus Prime and Jesus coming.
Thanks to our human allies. I know just how to get the message home.
They're using our satellites. They're calling an army. They're gonna kill us all.
You know, I fucking told you.
Yeah, he's like, I told you these Decepticons weren't telling the truth.
These guys might suck. Oh,
The wire to the TV? Run. Charlie! Charlie! Nice.
Oh no.
Reel still works.
Where's your sister?
a
I think
wire
she
on
went
a
to the.
TV.
She's at the dam.
Keep clear of her chambers. What?
What?
Charlie?
Did I watch this recently?
We watched it not that long ago.
On drugs? No, Mom, please stop.
I think they just used this bit in another movie that we watched recently, maybe.
Well, movies are terrible.
No.
Where is she? Otis?
Movies are terrible.
It's close.
What kind of friend are you?
I almost forgot.
I'm trying to help you from your horrible movie addiction that you have.
No. Bumblebee's dead. For good. That's it.
Shit.
No more Bumbees. No more Bumbos.
Oh, this is the Mexican bar. It's gonna cross the border. So you can kind of got it.
Oh no. Charlie.
Charlie, yes.
The electric gun, get it.
Get the electric gun. We got to shoot him. We got to fix him the American way.
The what? The electric gun?
We're gonna jump him.
We got to fix him.
Yeah,
the only
remember
way an
those
American
Decepticon guns
can.
that we said were totally reasonable because the Decepticons helped them make electric guns?
Again with the electric gun. And a Bumblebee was laid low. You gotta give him the tuna.
He is risen.
Oh wow. It's a miracle.
Get you out of here.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Charlie, there's like a million guys out there. We gotta move.
Movie sure does get really dark.
There's a door in my way.
Took me
I like to
67 takes.
Well, I think he got that on the first take because I like to imagine that that's just how John Cena walks
He just
around.
walked there. There's a door in my way. I guess like most of his fortune goes to replacing his front door. They blow up every time he comes home.
He doesn't even blow it up. He just walks through it.
Does it blow up? Does it blow up after he's walked through it? I would hope so.
Hold your fire. Get the kid out of here.
That damn kid. He's around every time I'm looking for this damn robot.
Dismantle it. Pull that thing apart. So ignore the girl screaming for us to stop.
Work the upper body.
Don't worry, these guys are professionals.
I like how much he's struggling against this small child. Even though he's John Cena.
Well,
They
look,
got
he's
that
John
child
Cena.
strength.
He's John Cena. He's not
Like-
a Superman.
His muscles are big, but like those little fists and legs are all pokey and bony and shit.
He's angry boy. Yeah, burn those soldiers.
Yeah. Oh, Bumblebee. Star of stage and screen, Bumblebee. Well, great. I definitely like how what is it? The red one, whatever her name is. She's got all those lights in the front of her car mode. It was pretty cool.
Shatter is the red one.
Right. I just like all the headlights on the front of that. There's like the whole front of the car's headlights, and then there's like a light bar on the roof too. No, I thought he was gonna say fuck. It says our people too. Why would he word it that way?
Well, Transformers can be people too.
Fucking DEI.
Wow. Wow.
Just kiss me?
On the cheek.
Yeah.
So called.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh is right.
I think we could do without that. But
Stupid movie.
it does, yeah, definitely feels 80s there.
That didn't work.
World's fastest Volkswagen. That's right. I'm talking about Humboldt, the hugger bug. Call him a bastard?
You bastard.
Yeah, Otis. I remember growing up as a kid hearing about the all the car chases that happened outside of McKinnon Air Base. It was our 9/11.
Oh no. Is this another Transformer? Is the station wagon a Transformer?
That would have been very funny, but I don't
would have
think
been.
so.
What's a good name for a station wagon transformer? All right, we only got like 3 more minutes of this.
Well, we do, but you requested an hour and a half of Japanese Transformers. So,
Oh, right. Did I remember asking for that?
and I definitely got that ready, and it's definitely gonna
Are they
play
doing the same?
right
They
after.
keep doing the same shot over and over again. There's a definite 80s feel to this movie.
Oh yeah.
Is everyone okay?
It's done well. I like it.
I was trying to save the other kid. What was it?
I don't know. Look, Travis Knight, is that the director's name? I can't remember. But
I got it pulled up here. Give me a second.
I'll pull you up.
I don't think I ever watched anything else he ever made, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, Travis Knight. Oh, Paranorman. Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh, this guy's made some good stuff. I haven't even watched Kubo, but I heard great things about it. Box Trolls.
Right, he made animated films before this, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing Masters of the Universe.
Is it live action or cartoon?
Yeah, I think so.
Finally getting the live action Masters of the Universe movie.
How dare you?
Can't believe it took this long.
Oh, they've got a cast. Oh my. Oh, and then there's Jared Leto.
You know, I've had just about enough of your Leto bashing.
Oh, you like and love?
Is this generation's Dean Cain?
He's also attached to a $6 billion Man reboot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what the kid's been asking for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
$6
Feature film based on the $1 billion. Because it's adjusted for inflation.
I am only making the joke of what about the $400 billion man? What about him? How's he doing? He's doing okay? Does he seem like he's doing all right?
I heard he had a mishap with a chainsaw.
You know, at some point during that movie, they're gonna be like, "Well, we could have back in the '70s, we could have gotten this done for $6 million." But
is Elon Musk going to show up in it like he did in one of those Iron Man 2 or whatever the fuck?
Yes,
probably.
He was already a billionaire.
He's probably going to be in every movie going forward.
I mean, $6 million man is basically, they've already made Iron Man. It's kind of the same thing. It feels like one of those. It's like how I went to go see The Shadow when I was like 16, but nobody else my age was going to see The Shadow. I feel like that's what the $6 million man like revival is like going to be like. There'll be some weird kid who watched some reruns. But that ain't no fucking blockbuster franchise.
Yeah, this guy isn't even really a director or anything. He's more of an animator.
I love it when we get the original Transformers transformation sound in there.
You get a little transform sound as a treat.
Yeah, the Michael Bay movies would use it very sparsely, but it would be there.
Yeah, well, they would feel the need to like amp it up with a bunch of extra stuff sometimes, and like I like Cell Dwellers like recreations of it and stuff.
Yeah, that's like the single. That's the like the VFX, I mostly like for the Michael Bay movies. I think they kind of get worse as time goes on, but the first three look pretty good. But I will never talk shit about the movie sound design. It's insanely good.
Yeah. I think there's times where it's a little crunchy, but no, that's personal taste.
I think it really. I feel like they got the aesthetic with the sound as well as
Oh
both
yeah.
barriers. You know, they still use like that. Those sounds, a lot of them have worked their way into Transformers sound libraries. If you watch cartoon, you'll hear a lot of those sounds and stuff. Like, I remember Siege used lots of those sounds.
It's still incredible to me how much cleaner this movie is.
Oh yeah, Michael Bay's a horrible filmmaker. Doesn't know he hates that he makes movies. It feels like.
Yeah.
Feels like he hates movies more than I do.
Yeah, he wishes music videos were still really big.
They're not?
Mm.
Are you telling me internet killed the video star?
No. MTV killed the video star.
Real world killed the video.
Wonder what happens when a niche TV station no longer does the thing that it does.
Dun dun dun. Bumblebee is still alive.
How to kill your own market to become a regular television channel.
What are you doing?
I love Shatter's voice. It's fantastic.
Oh, speaking of 80s things that don't get mentioned in this, MTV. Which I think, a little bit of discipline.
She's like, she's a little too hip for that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also like you don't have to jam everything from the 80s into an 80s
Also,
movie.
like, to be fair, not everybody had cable back then. Just saying.
Yeah. Like, it's very reasonable to make a decision to be like, we don't have to do all this.
Also, the MTV was like, you gotta pay us if you want to put our logo in here.
Yeah. What, do we want advertising for our shit that we used to be? Who's the guy from, is it Louder? Is that the guy
Crowder?
from MTV? No.
Kurt Louder with Crowder?
Kurt oh my god. He does a lots of progressive posting and shit on Blue Sky and shit now, doesn't he?
Kurt Louder with Crowder?
After I kill you, I kill her.
Oh my god, this is 10 times the movie that those other ones are. I'm still I'm still sort of like, yeah, robot, beat up robot, but it's markedly better. No! Oh no! Oh no, Bumblebee. He's dead.
No.
Again.
Oh gosh. Well, no, he's not dead. He's still yellow. Transformers turn gray when they die.
Man, that would have been a wild thing for them to fit into these movies at some point.
I love the idea of it because none of the other Transformers in the '86 movie turned gray.
Oh, she does dive.
So they're all still alive. Yeah, see? So she
does it for
goes
her
home
family.
after this, having changed.
Yeah, she can dive again. It's corny.
She overcame her trauma. It's a real thing.
He overcame her trauma.
No, this movie's got a regular Dan Harmon story circuit to it.
Yeah. The only problem is, it's like they're not going to make any sequels with this character.
And it's total horseshit.
They could. You know what? That would be kind of fun. Like, let's do Bumblebee 2. Bumblebee Strikes Back or whatever the fuck.
Imagine like letting this sit for 7 years and having made an Avengers
How about like 17
prequel.
years?
You know what? I think I am liking Rise of the Beasts less and less as time goes on because I keep having to see it as like this is an Avengers prequel setup film, and you don't need that. That's not what you don't need a movie that is setting up a big team. Guess what? The Avengers didn't have that. It had stingers at the ends of movies, setting that entire thing up to some degree. Like, Iron Man 2 is weaker for its, like, trying to tie the Avengers into a thing.
While, Well, I still like Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah.
This movie's a much better movie in every fucking way. That big final fight was in a nice, confined area. Look, we got a whole pier. You can tell where you are. Rise of the Beasts, the last like quarter of that movie is just in a big giant wasteland.
And I
big vague wasteland.
I may be misremembering this, but like here we are. Both of these characters get to have a story as well. I don't think Rise of the Beasts has much of that, do they? I guess we'll find out next week.
Next week on Over Transformers.
The Beasts are rising from...
Yeah, it'll be the first time I'll have ever actually completed that movie. I had started that movie like 3 times, and I always get just bored of it by the time they hit that museum or whatever.
I'll be completely honest, they don't do a lot of rising.
I just find that movie dull. I can't get into it.
I like the parts that resemble this.
I don't like what's his name either. He annoys me. So.
And this parting is really artificial.
Oh wait, we're gonna get. I can't wait for this big feed.
And I don't mean that it
finally become his final form, the one where we all know him and love him.
I gotta let you go. I guess they really don't set up a sequel with her.
No,
that's such a fucking bummer. Like they just, yeah,
he's like, it's like real.
This hurts like a bitch, and it doesn't need to.
No, they know what's
such a fucking bummer.
Characters.
This whole movie's a tease.
Who are
it's like look, we gave you the movie you wanted, but we'll never do it again.
These characters have a love that is transcending their own limitations and their realities, and it should not be cut off. Like it's not romantic, it is spiritual love between two fucking characters.
Between man and machine.
Just be a better storyteller. And by that I'm pointing at fucking Paramount and the fuckers that own this shit that probably made this call. Be better at allowing your storytellers to tell fucking stories.
Oh, look, he's going to scan his final...
Yeah, fuck this shit. This is dumb. Cool car, fine. Yeah, guess what? It's Bumblebee. Let him be the Bumblebee.
He's like, what? You could have been an awesome Camaro this whole time? Which you're going to look like a piece of shit by the time Sam Wiki gets you?
Hey, you know what?
I hate this.
I love having my emotional.
This is not the same car either.
I love having my emotional storytelling run over by car culture. It's great.
They had to go find another 76 Camaro and restore it to this movie.
So, nobody really mentioned. Oh, look, Optimus Prime.
That's not Optimus Prime. You don't know that. How do you know that's Optimus Prime? That could just be any
It
semi-truck.
says Freightliner. It would have had an Autobot symbol instead of a Freightliner.
Oh my God! Wow, that seems. You know what? Yeah, Paramount, you earned all of our ire.
It's very cool that they have a truck that looks like Optimus with his semi, with his trailer.
Optimus isn't on Earth right now. He won't come to Earth until 1994 or something.
No, he won't come to Earth until the post-credit scene.
Oh, is that right? I forget. Is that right?
I believe so.
God, I hate
Wait,
movies.
so that's not even him?
No, that's just a truck that looks like him.
I feel so much dumber.
No, I like it.
What's with this DEI family?
I like it
going
because
on
they
here?
probably just tacked that other scene on afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like nobody's really mentioned it throughout the movie, and this is probably because it's directed by a guy who's predominantly an animator. But the CGI in this movie has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Like
I think there are scenes where Bumblebee
looks,
doesn't look good.
Maybe here and there,
but Shatter and Dropkick never look
thing.
bad.
It looks great. Like even when she was hugging Bumblebee there, it looked like a person hugging a robot.
Yeah.
That turns into a car.
See, this movie and Rise of the Beast, both of them use more matte finishes on the robots, so they don't reflect the way they did in like the first 3 Transformers movies, or even the first. I don't know, even the first 4 Transformers movies. Those robots had a lot of high gloss reflections on their robot modes.
I'll be honest, it makes it a lot easier to visually process what the fuck is happening.
Oh, and it makes it way cheaper to make the robot too, because you don't have to generate all those reflections. But it does, to me, it makes it look a little more cartoony.
Look at that!
Compositing doesn't look right.
Safe.
So maybe that
Because
was Optimus Prime.
We have a future, B-127.
My name is Bumblebee.
They just forgot to edit out his brand name. Oh look, all the other Autobots are coming to Earth.
Wait, no, they do that in 2007.
No, they do that in 87.
In 87, 30 years before, yeah, or 20 years before.
I'm so glad that those douchebags at Paramount really had this figured out for us.
And now the first thing she does when she gets a car, she looks under the car just to make sure it doesn't have a face.
Oh, she's fully restored this. So that's a 58 or 59 Corvette. Right?
They could have. Yeah, and then this character goes on, and that's it. And then there's this cool. Oh God, dude! Look at all this
great.
Cool
I
shit.
love that.
Even the credits look really good.
Yes, they do. They look awesome. This is some IDW shit here.
This is the best
like
live action
some
Transformers
buzzworthy
movie.
Bumblebee box art.
Yeah.
I can't believe all 4 of those names are the first names you see in the credits, because clearly they had nothing to do with this movie. In fact, damn, like the first 10 names listed didn't make the movie.
You know what? It is. Did the toy line have this kind of Art Deco comic book shit going on?
Not
I don't
really.
think it did.
For the movie? No.
And it should have. You know why? Because it looks fucking awesome.
Well, look, man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's no coordination. Like I said, the Bumblebee toy that they sold for this movie was the first design, because it takes so long to get the toys in production, and they just went with the original art style. And so the toy doesn't really look anything like the design that's in the movie.
Yeah. And that's the thing that's going to happen. But I mean, like the packaging, it just feels like, have some coordination with these teams and like get some of it worked out ahead of time. Because this is gorgeous. Like, yeah.
Look, the name of the game is to make money off of a franchise. We're not trying to make art here.
Well, but they are making art. I know they're not trying to make art, but they're having artists come in and make art, and they're doing a better job than the assholes in charge with the money bags have any right to earn.
I mean, in the end, it is a big, we just watched a 2-hour commercial for toys. There's no way around it.
Well, yeah, but
even commercials for toys are art.
Yeah. Did you get me toys this week?
I opened up The Mandalorian That's a
Oh,
fun little
right. Yeah.
toy.
Is it cool? Yeah, right
I
on.
like it. It's got some great engineering when you're opening up like the chest flaps and stuff. It's a little tricky to like get down the way that it transforms, but like, as long as you're careful with it, you can kind of figure out what you need to flip around and stuff. I did end up getting the what is it? The vintage collection Grogu to put in the cockpit, and it looks
Oh, I
fucking
saw that
adorable.
picture of you
Yeah,
Grogu.
it's on the screen right now. It's really cute. But like, yeah, the transformer is great. All the accessories are good. The part that becomes the cape doesn't stick in on its tab as well as I would like. So you got to be kind of tricky with it. It doesn't really have ankle pivots, but like you can still pose it really well because it's got a good kind of center of gravity. Um, but it's definitely a toy that like once you start like transforming it, you kind of it's gonna take a minute just because there's a bunch of different pieces. Um, but then like so the cock or not the cockpit, what would you call that? The
The
back
what?
seat, the cockpit, the cockpit.
That's worse.
The little thing that Grogu sits in does become the pram, like the floating pram, and it does come with what is it? One, two, six blast effects that are still made of the soft ones, soft material that you got to be careful about leaving on your toy. But the cape and shield are stands for the
Two great
toy since
shows.
it's not a roller. What?
The
So
cape
those are
and the
two
shield.
great shows, The Cape and the Shield.
The shield's okay. I don't.
I didn't know the cape was the name of a show.
Oh yeah, it's a Cape Fear spinoff.
Oh man. But yeah, cool toy. I wish there was a good spot to put the pistol once he's in his alt mode. There's spots to stick it, but then it's just like by itself on one side, and there's no matching attachment or anything. But that's not anywhere near a deal breaker. It is a fun little toy. It's kind of hefty too. It's got some weight to it. It's wizard, I think.
Forrest, did you buy any Transformers?
Was that 4-pack this week or last week?
I don't know, man. I was
We
going to
talked
bring up
about
mine,
it.
so.
We talked about it last week a little bit.
Ah, well then no.
So I got my 4-pack. I haven't opened it up yet. Cliff Jumper.
Well, maybe you should.
I probably should. You know
You
what?
hate that
I don't
box
like
anyway.
this. I do hate this. This box is. This Tarn face is not. I prefer the all purple face.
Yeah, I like the comic version better too. I have it waiting for me in my pile of loot. I just need them to, charge me for Megatronus so I can send them out already.
You saying the mismatched one Joker lip that he's got doesn't?
Yeah, on the box, that the line on his face it goes to the bottom of the mask, and then on the paint job, it's just in the middle of it for some reason.
Yeah.
So it looks like he has a tiny face.
It should be on the lower portion, like where the mask isn't, and it's just on the bottom of the mask, which, like, I understand.
What?
How that
No,
happened.
it's not on the bottom of the mask.
Is it?
It's in the middle of the mask when it should be at the bottom of the mask.
Oh, like on his whole faceplate. I just always assumed. I always kind of like thought the mask ends where it's not a part of the head mold as much, like where there's a break, I guess.
I'll break you.
Ooh. Let's see here.
Like a wild stallion.
Oh yeah, no, okay. You're 100% right. Yeah. That whole thing is.
I am 100%.
It just always like my brain always tells me it's two separate pieces there, and there's like a division, but no. Yeah, it makes it look like he's got the Grinch smile going on a bit.
Yeah, it's just kind of not what I prefer.
Which I don't even get. It doesn't. He didn't really even look like this in Cybertron either, or Cyberburst either. So
I did transform my masterpiece hoist toy into robot mode, and like the legs look great, but like the center chest area is kind of piecemeal and hollow. It's not my favorite. It's too bad. I want to like that toy. It was better in vehicle mode.
What about that 86 Optimus? Have you transformed that yet?
Oh, we lost him.
I guess
What
that's the
about
show.
Jake? Did Jake get any Transformers?
Oh, hey, there's Jake.
No, I didn't. I enjoyed that movie though, better than any of the other fucking live action ones we watched.
You know those enormous trash fires? I don't say that lightly. I don't like to say that about like I don't like to think about films in a negative perspective as much as I can help it because there's enough of that out there in the world. That's why I watched like Patrick Willems and Film Joy, and I've heard defenses of Michael Bay and his Transformers films, but I think I disagree. I think that they are painful and obnoxious.
Oh, we're talking about Elon Musk again?
He is also painful and obnoxious, but I was talking about Michael Bay as a director and not liking to think about films from a negative perspective where it can be helped.
What are we doing next time? What's the next thing?
Rise of the Beast is the next one, and then we can watch Transformers 1 again.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I mean, what else are we going to do? Watch Transformers Prime? Ugh, Jesus
There's so many
Christ.
cartoons.
Yeah,
were
we could
watching that
continue
Victory
the
show.
cartoon that we were watching.
What about Cyberverse? That one was pretty good. I can't believe how good Cyberverse was. I really liked it.
No, it was very good. I wish it was longer. Like, I wish there was more episodes of it.
We could watch Siege.
You're a sick man.
What do you have against the one we were watching?
I don't know. I just I like shows where I don't have to read subtitles.
We were watching the dub of it.
Yeah, but you hated it so much.
I liked it so much. I'm pretty sure I spent every episode going, wow, this is great.
This is fun.
So I don't know who you're talking about.
I remember Forrest was like, Jake, why do you hate this so much?
I was into it.
I think we're working around addressing our feelings here.
I don't know. It was fine. I wasn't in love with it. I don't have any nostalgia or any pre-exposure to those Japanese shows. So like they're just sort of a thing I have to endure.
You don't want context to the toy lines you liked as a child?
I'll watch Q Transformers if I need that.
There you go.
I would say Q Transformers. You're good.
Is there anything else?
You buy any Transformers this week, Jay?
No, of course not.
Let's see.
It's a hostile government takeover.
I'm waiting to get that Masterpiece Jinrai on a second pre-order, whatever, but I don't have it yet. So,
All right. Is there a sign off? Does anyone have a sign off? Or Forrest, what's the thing about the spark? There's some sparks flying in this movie.
I think it's
Much like the sparks that flew out of that one guy's mouth. Each of you are a spark.
May the spark be with you.
It's terrible. I love it.
And more than meets the eye. Till all are more than meets the eye.